I'm gonna give a quick spoiler. In Infamy, we get an American um, part of our little team here. Um, I myself am an American, but this particular character makes me wish he was an American, let alone an actual character in this game whatsoever. That's how annoying he is. Like, very, very, very annoying. Super annoying.
Father, Mr. Orson Wilde is here, and I'm going to stay with Miss Alice.
What?
Did you forget? Orson Wilde, you know, the star of American theatre. And he's visiting and staying with us. You did forget?
No, not that. I meant you wanting to stay with Miss Alice.
Yes, that's right. Miss Alice suggested it. She told me you couldn't possibly refuse.
If it's really what you want.
It's the perfect solution, Mr. Holmes. Don't you agree?
Guess what, Mrs. Hudson? Mr. Wilde is here to study my father's character for his next play. And he won't be disappointed, will he? Father is so pig-headed.
I can't believe it! The great Sherlock Holmes standing in front of me! I'm sure that our two brains will.
Brains.
This dude looks tacky. Also, his skin looks like he is suffering from some type of disease. Like, ugh. Also, Miss Hudson, no one asked for your input. He's my least favorite. No, I take that back. I probably can't stand him. I think there's one other character who I cannot stand. Let me see if I remember who it was. I don't think it was in this game. I think it was in the other game. Let's see. I could care less about any child in this game. Well, except for Wiggins. And I guess Tom. They're not annoying. Um, Caitlin. No, she has no love for me. Um, what about the other game? Was there a character I disliked? Let's see. I'm really trying to figure out if there was a character I disliked. Um, hmm. Hmm. Nope. So just these two. Orson and Caitlin. Orson Welles, not yet 30 years of age, is a star of American theater who came to London to study the role of Sherlock Holmes. It is probable that he began his study previously. He smokes the same brand of tobacco as Holmes. Orson is narcissistic and follows fashion. He admires his own reflection. The brooch pinned to his breast dis, no displays his American pride. Why do they have to pick the most tackiest person to to represent as an American in this? Well, I guess what they did was use the most obnoxious parts of the American society, which I can understand, but don't let it fool you. Not all of us are obnoxious. Like, even we can't stand some people here in America. Like, like I'm talking about, born and raised Americans, not, people who came from different countries. No, born and raised in America. Those are the ones that we can't stand. Yeah. Okay.
Mr. Wilde, your room.
Charming. This is such a fascinating city.
We need to talk.
I'd rather not. You're going to be angry again. Goodbye, Mr. Wilde.
That's why I can't stand her.
Is it 5 o'clock already? I think I might go and ask Mrs. Hudson for some tea.
I don't know why he left with that. It's weird. What do we have in the mail today? Letter from Albeit. Who? Oh, Mr. Holmes. If you're reading this, then I am already dead. I would like to thank you for all that you did. It means a lot to me. It was my deep scar, my greatest redemption, that I felt I had to perform before leaving this world. Thank you. Sincerely, albeit. Dude, stop.
Oh, Wilde's already making himself at home.
I feel sorry for Watson. This is technically his room.
Ah, our star in the role of Hamlet. Wilde truly has a perfect disguise kit. Do actors really need all this?
You'd be surprised. They might need a lot more than what he currently has.
This must be grease paint.
Also, says the guy who uses disguises, talking about someone else's
Face
makeup
powder
kit.
of an excellent quality.
Nope. Okay. Really? Oh,
I use the same brushes for makeup.
you know he's a stalker.
I forgot my hat. Father,
I'm just checking,
you've got something on your face. Is it makeup?
it might be. Practicing my disguises, you know me.
Why is she getting upset with him?
No, don't touch that!
You don't touch
Ah,
people's other workstation.
Mrs. Hudson, with our tea.
Not quite. We have a visitor. However, the lady is not so much angry as perplexed.
Good day to you, gentlemen. My name is Mary Sutherland. I have come to you, Mr. Holmes, because I would give everything I have to know what has become of Mr. Hosmer Angel.
Why the haste, Miss Sutherland?
Mr. Hosmer Angel has disappeared, and my father, Mr. Winterbank, will do nothing. It makes me so angry.
I like her dress. It's pretty. I also like her boots. Mary Sutherland is a good-tempered young lady of 25 years of age. She has poor eyesight. She has failed to notice that she is wearing mismatched boots. Mary is a wealthy young lady. She is engaged to be married. Isn't that the point of being engaged? Well, I guess if it's without context, she is engaged, like engaged what? Engaged into her studies, engaged to be married. Yeah, I see. Never mind. I'll take that back about being the engaged part.
Mr. Windybank is your stepfather, surely, since the name is different?
Indeed, I call him father, although he is barely older than myself.
And your mother is alive?
Oh, yes. Although I wasn't best pleased when she married again, and so soon after father's death, and to a man so much younger than herself.
What is your connection with Mr. Hosmer Angel?
I met him at the gasfitter's ball. Mr. Windybank did not wish for me and mother to attend. He never did wish us to go anywhere, but this time I was quite set on it. Fortunately, he left for France upon some business, and so didn't have any say in it. And I met Mr. Angel that night. We met again after that and would take walks together. But then father returned, and we could no longer meet.
Why was your stepfather against your going anywhere?
Well, he didn't like anything of that sort. He used to say that a woman should be happy in her own family circle.
Did Mr. Hosmer Angel make no attempt to see you?
Well, father was going off again in a week. And Hosmer wrote and said that it would be better for us not to see each other until father had gone. After that, he stopped writing.
Where does Mr. Angel live?
I don't know exactly. I address all of his letters to the Leadenhall Street post office for collection.
Were you engaged?
Oh yes, Mr. Holmes. Right after the first walk that we took.
Do you have your own income?
I do, from an inheritance. It was left to me by my Uncle Ned in Auckland.
Then you have all that you could wish for, naturally.
Well, I live at home and don't wish to be a burden to my family, so they have the use of the money.
Is there anything else that you can tell me about Mr. Angel?
He is a very shy man. He would rather walk with me in the evening, so as to be discreet. I put a missing persons notice in last Saturday's Chronicle. Here's a copy, and a letter from him.
Haha, a love letter. Yes, I see. As I anticipated, this validates my deductions perfectly.
Can you
What
even read that properly?
deductions, Mr.
Mr. Wilde, Holmes, tell her.
You could just see it in his eyes that he is trying so hard not to strangle Wilde. You know he's trying so hard, and I don't blame Holmes. I would have punched that dude in the face myself. It was like, you're so
A
annoying.
love letter? Aren't you dying to read it, Holmes?
No, he is not, and neither am I.
Mr. Holmes, what do you think about the letter on the table?
Thanks to Wilde, my analysis table has been completely destroyed.
Hey, where's Toby? Where's Toby? Oh, poor baby. He went underneath the table. Oh, Wilde, you scared Toby, you idiot.
Oh, come on, Toby. Your soap bath couldn't have been as bad as that.
Oh, is that what he's mad about? I would have been mad about the whole explosion thing right in my face. Public notice of disappearance. A gentleman by the name of Mr. Hosmer Angel has mysteriously vanished. Mr. Angel is around 5 feet 7 inches in height, a strong build with a sallow complexion. He has black hair with bushy side whiskers and a mustache. He is likely to be wearing tinted spectacles. On last sighting, Mr. Angel was dressed in a black silk frock coat with a black waistcoat and gray-haired tweed trousers. He is known to have been employed in an office in Leadenhall Street. If you are in possession of any information, please come forward. There will be a reward for any help given in finding this gentleman. My dear love, please don't worry your sweet head. Do you believe that I will say anything to your family who understand nothing of love? We had a wonderful time together, didn't we? While your father was in France. Such a short time, but it was enough for me to know that you are my life. I want to spend every minute from now on with you. I wish that it was possible. I love you very much, and I am waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more upon his travels, so we can meet again. Hosmer Angel. Wait. Oh.
This is strange. The love letter is typewritten.
Yeah, normally they're written.
Good quality paper, quite smooth. Fairly common ink, nothing special. Hosmer Angel decided not to leave his signature. We had a wonderful time together, didn't we, while your father was in France? I'm waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more. Miss Sutherland only met with Hosmer Angel while the stepfather was absent. Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Miss Sutherland, do you have any other letters from Mr. Angel?
Unfortunately not. But I've brought my father's letter from Paris. Here it is.
Dear Mary, I'm taking the opportunity of sending you these few lines in the hope that they will find you and your mother in good health. France is a nice country to look at, but it is the same as anywhere. There are rogues here who deceive and mistreat their women. Men nowadays are so dishonorable. I don't know why I have trouble reading out loud. They won't think twice to break your heart. I hope that you will be an obedient girl and look after your mother, and that you will take my advice. Stay at home. I'll be back before long. Your father, blah.
The stepfather's letter is also typewritten. Quite common paper with a light yellow tint. Fairly common ink, nothing special. I hope that you'll be an obedient girl. Take my advice, stay at home. Miss Sutherland's stepfather's signature. The stepfather is trying to keep the daughter at home. Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Both letters have typographical defects. They merit further attention. This letter has a defect. One more letter with a defect. One more letter with a defect. One more letter with a defect. There's the same letter with the same defect in both instances. Another letter match with the same defects. Another letter match with the same defects. So, based on the specific defects, we could say that these letters were composed on the same typewriter.
So I have to read this again because I didn't realize that it wasn't gonna let me go back and change my answers like it does with the others. So I'm redoing this again. The family have an interest in Mary remaining single as they have access to her inheritance. Mary and her stepfather trusted one another. Mary was told to remain at home as her stepfather believed it would be better for her. The letters have the same typewriter defects and were written by one person on a single typewriter. It is just coincidence that these letters have the same typewriter defects. Mary has poor eyesight, probably myopia. Myopia is very common. Poor eyesight theme in this game. Mary had the opportunity to socialize without her stepfather's knowledge. For some reason, Hosmer Angel met with Mary only when her stepfather was away on business trips. Mary's stepfather was unaware of her relationship with Hosmer Angel. Hosmer Angel was a reticent and shy man who did not want to cause trouble for Mary. Mary's stepfather lied. He didn't take his business trip as he had found out that Mary was disobeying him. Mary's stepfather took his business trip, which gave Mary the opportunity to secretly meet with Hosmer Angel. This is the answer I really wanted. Mr. Windybank is Mr. Angel. Mary's stepfather, Mr. Windybank, adopted a disguise and played the role of Mr. Hosmer Angel to keep his stepdaughter and her money close to home. It will cause Mary a great deal of stress if she is told of the true identity of Hosmer Angel. Mary Sutherland is an honest and gentle young lady who should be allowed to live her own life. She does not deserve to be deceived in such a fashion.
You should try to let Mr. Hosmer Angel vanish from your memory, as he has done from your life.
Then you don't think I'll see him again?
I fear not.
Then what has happened to him?
Your stepfather married your mother for her money, and also enjoyed the use of your income. But with your personal advantages, it was clear that you would not remain single for long, even with him keeping you at home. He disguised himself and reappeared as Mr. Hosmer Angel. He brought you as far as the church door and then conveniently slipped away, to bring you to this conclusion in such a dramatic manner that it would leave a permanent impression upon your mind. You have been cruelly tricked, Miss Sutherland.
Oh, Mr. Holmes. No, I can't believe it. But we were engaged. Oh, it's horrible to think about. But thank you for all you have done, Mr. Holmes.
Holmes, you could have been more diplomatic.
The only time I would ever agree with you on that.
What is going on?
I like to pretend that whenever he's not moving his mouth and he's talking, it's technically he's
Mr. Holmes, is everything all
out
right?
loud.
Oh my God.
Not thinking out loud.
Go back to your flat and stay there with Kate.
Not thinking out loud. He's saying his words but like in his mind. No, I can't do that.
Wild, wake up. Calm down, Toby. Now, let's see what this contains. It's ticking.
Got it all over his own bed. Okay.
I see wires inside. They could be connected to the cover. A fancy ticking homemade gift from a secret admirer. I have 2 minutes to defuse it. There are wires attached to the bell and hammer. When the alarm triggers, the bomb will explode.
Okay. Now, I gotta keep this from dropping.
A source of electricity for the detonation. Aha! This solenoid protects the bomb from being easily diffused. If it loses its power supply, it will close contact between the secondary chain wires and the bomb will explode. A package with explosive material. There are wires going in and out. It's useless to predict how they might be tangled up inside.
Can I start cutting now? 'Cause I got less than 30 seconds. This is gonna explode on me. Yeah, it won't. Oh, because I gotta pick up this stupid thing. I'm such an idiot.
A fancy ticking homemade gift from a secret admirer. I have 2 minutes to defuse it. There are wires attached to the bell and hammer. When the alarm triggers, the bomb will explode. A source of electricity for the detonation. A package with explosive material. There are wires going in and out. It's useless to predict how they might be tangled up inside. Aha! This solenoid protects the bomb from being easily diffused. If it loses its power supply, it will close contact between the secondary chain wires and the bomb will explode.
Isn't that just great?
A fancy ticking homemade gift. There are wires. A source of electricity for the detonation. A source of electricity for the detonation. A package with explosive material. There are wires going in and out. It's useless to predict how they might be tangled up inside. Aha! This solenoid protects the bomb from being easily diffused. If it loses its power supply, it will close contact between the secondary chain wires and the bomb will explode. Whew.
I'm just cutting it up. Go. I don't have to do all this. I'm just doing it because I want to. Because this has already dropped down, so it's safe.
What happened?
Just a small bomb.
Somebody wants to kill me? What for?
I don't believe that you were the target.
Who
Yeah,
then?
you're not that important.
Mr. Holmes, are you all right? I saw the bloke. I tried to catch him, but he escaped.
Can you describe the man?
He was thin, about 5'5", with black hair and a hair lip.
Wiggins, tell us everything you saw.
The fellow was watching your place, so I thought maybe he's a client. But then he took something out of his jacket and threw it, smashing your window. I shouted at him and he took off. I grabbed him by the sleeve, but he wriggled out of his jacket and left it. I'm sorry I didn't catch him, Mr. Holmes.
You did very well, Wiggins. Now, let's take a look at that jacket.
Here it is.
Good job, Wiggins. Here's a penny.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Holmes.
Brighter jacket than it wasn't his holding it.
Who tried to kill me, Mr. Holmes?
No one tried to kill you. Now we gotta clean up all that after poor Toby's mad. Toby, you okay?
Good job, Toby.
Yeah, good job.
JT are the owner's initials. Let's see what's inside.
Don't leave
There
out
could
the
be a
way you
hidden
take
message
that in.
that's been written with some lemon juice.
No, don't touch anything else.
So incompetent. Oh, I hate him so much. Like, why are you like this? Why were you programmed like this? This is so annoying. He's my... Him and Caitlin, I can't stand them. I can't stand them at all.
There are ink stains on this piece of paper. I could read the text with the help of my analysis table if Wilde hadn't already destroyed it.
Rally Mohawks, bring out your axes, and tell King George will pay no taxes for his foreign tea. His threats are vain and vain to think, to force our girls and wives to drink his vile bohea. The rally boys and hasten on to meet our chief at the Green Dragon.
A poem. But what does it mean?
This isn't a poem. It's a song called Rally Mohawks. That great moment when America rebelled against England's dominance. Then rally, boys, and hasten on to meet our chiefs at the Green Dragon. And I bet they hoisted a tankard of ale and invented a new nation. Along with deciding if this was the week they got to dump some tea into Yon Harbor.
Why ever did he keep such a song in his pocket?
Orson deliberately destroyed the analysis table and attacked our evidence. Orson only wanted to help with the evidence. It was a coincidence that he destroyed the analysis table.
Who tried to kill me, Mr. Holmes?
The Green Dragon Tavern was a public house used as both a tavern and a meeting place. It was located on Union Street in Boston's North End. In the early 19th century, a number of replicas of the Green Dragon were opened across Europe. One of these is now located in London, near the harbour, in the district of Whitechapel.
Here it is. That's all I can do for now. Let's try and get a few hours of sleep.
How can you sleep when there is someone trying to kill me? How selfish.
I was like, how can you sleep at all after just, having someone literally throw a bomb
He's so funny.
Oh my, I see you and Kate are best friends already.
It's incredible how quickly Mr. Wilde has understood Father.
Don't insult the child.
Did you sleep well, Kate?
Very well, thank you, Father.
Is that Wilde? Whatever is he doing now?
He's transforming you into a legend.
Oh, silly man. Kate, what's the matter?
Well, I just came by to tell you that I'm going to the zoo with Alice. We'll be having lunch in town.
The zoo? What on earth for?
Perhaps because it is my birthday today?
I'm so sorry, Kate. With Wilde's visit, Look, here's some spending money. Go and treat yourself to a thing.
All right. I'll go then.
Kate.
You never do anything right.
All right. Come here.
I've had enough of you not caring about me.
I do care. I've just had a difficult night.
Yes, Alice told me about the bomb, but you wouldn't.
Kate,
The fact that Alice even told you about
I
it
only
was
want to
was
protect you.
You don't understand anything. I wish Alice would adopt me.
Don't be ridiculous.
I don't know why my parents entrusted me to you. Did they really know you?
Kate, come back.
Seriously, no matter what option you take, she will always be
Damn it.
super
Such a
annoying.
waste.
And
This Alice, I have an odd sense about her. It's as if she's playing with Kate's feelings.
not understanding.
This would be a
at all
good
whatsoever.
opportunity to investigate Alice's flat while they're absent. And anyway, it'd be better to visit the Green Dragon Tavern during the evening.
It's because like she easily gets upset over the smallest things, and obviously it's Alice manipulating her to become upset in such a way. Now, I'm not saying that Sherlock Holmes is a great dad and everything, but at the same time, the fact that Caitlin's being upset so easily for no apparent reason, that's what's upsetting me. Like, that's the reason why I can't stand her. It's like, why are you upset? Why are you upset? Oh, and the ending.
Thanks to Wilde, my analysis table has been completely destroyed.
The ending is going to make me want to smack Caitlin because I'm just like, are you kidding me, Caitlin? What the heck?
Alice has recently used this.
Dear Miss, thank you for your most recent delivery of shirts for my cousins. They are marvelous. As I told you, this Saturday I shall be attending the wedding breakfast of my dear friend, so I'll need to look stunning. Please be sure to finish my dress by Friday at the latest. I will send for it in the morning.
It appears that Alice sleeps in this armchair, as uncomfortable as that must be. Alice prepared a gift for Kate. She remembered her birthday. Well, women are good at that sort of thing. A soothing drug to aid sleep. It has no smell. It has a bitter taste.
Why he just keeps tasting?
No smell,
foreign
bitter
liquid?
taste. It's a tincture of barbiturate. It looks as though Alice has not slept here for a long time. A phonograph cylinder.
Okay, this one's slightly tricky. Okay. My dear little Alice, if you read this letter, then it means that I am no longer in this world and that my illness has defeated me. Please try not to be sad, dear, for I have lived a good life. My only regret is that you are now alone and you will be sent to live with who knows who, an unknown family. I do not trust the institutions who behave so cruelly towards your father. But please take courage, my dear angel. You know the secrets which allow you to speak with the souls of the dead, so we may so we may talk soon. Your aunt.
Alice's childhood was spent with her aunt, until the aunt's death.
Dear Alice, thinking of you now has made me remember the past. And as you well know, I was always a warrior. Every time that you were sent to live with yet another family, I hope you would be happy. But people are cruel, aren't they? It angers me to think of you, so miserable in every home, to be considered more of a servant rather than a member of a family. You suffer so much. But I am happy now to congratulate you on your 21st birthday. Now all your horrors are behind you. Don't make fun of me of how I said that word. You are grown and independent and a beautiful woman. I wish you the life that you deserve with all the happiness that's possible. Your friend, Anna, or Anna, whatever.
Alice was unhappy with all of her adopted families.
He wakes early despite the fact that the lamp in his room glows into the small hours. He provides a street urchin within... Wait, what? I don't know why I'm having trouble... I'm like reading this, but I'm not reading it. He wakes early despite the fact that his lamp in his room glows into the small hours. He provides a street urchin with work. I believe the boy's name to be Wiggins. His friend, Dr. Watson, is always nearby. They seem very close. He is respected by Inspector Lestrade, although he never works with the police. Kate is so sweet and honest and naive, but Mr. Holmes doesn't spend much time with her.
She's spying on me.
Yeah, she is. Like, seriously, any person, I don't care, man, female, non-gender person, and they are spying on you and writing down or at least taking notes, whether it's mental or whatever type of notes of you, they're crazy. They're crazy.
Sarah de Bouvier is Alice's mother. Strange taste in literature.
Dear Miss Duvivier, I want to inform you that your rental contract has been prepared. You can come to collect it whenever convenient, any evening of the week. Mrs. Hudson, landlady.
Her full name is Alice Floella Hamilton. Alice used her mother's name to lease the flat. Kate probably sleeps here. Locked. This lock is quite new. Oh my God.
Like I said, she is crazy. She is cray-cray.
The wheelchair is the same as the one in the photograph above.
What? Oh, yes. She dedicated an entire downstairs room to her creepy hobby. I'm sorry, it's not creepy, but in this instance, it's creepy. Especially considering she was stalking people, specifically Holmes.
Louis Napoleon Bonaparte. Charles Darwin, English naturalist and geologist.
I wonder if they got inspiration for Anton Sokolov by comparing him to Charles Darwin. Maybe not. I don't know.
My word, look at this setup. Alice practices spiritualism. Abraham Lincoln. It's my distant ancestor, Horace Verne.
Mass suicide leaves 27 dead at Ceuta, Spain. The bodies of 27 people, including 4 children, have been discovered in Ceuta, Spain. The deceased, who were members of the Veneration of the Dead, had consumed a soft drink laced with deadly cyanide and sedatives. Police were only able to save one young woman, Alice Floella Hamilton. The lady, who was unharmed yet in deep shock, remains unable to shed any light on this sad case.
William Hamilton. But I know him. He was a bandit who I arrested 20 years ago. Alice knows about Zacharias Greystoke, the victim from the bowling club. I solved that crime.
Yeah, man, no, she's crazy. So, here's the thing. Um, I'm pretty sure I got who I picked is correct. However, I am very positive that no, I'm not positive. I know for a fact, 1000%, that Alice is crazy.
William Hamilton, are you there? Can you hear me? I wish to hear from you. Daddy, I'm so glad to hear you. Daddy, talk to me, please. Don't leave me alone, Daddy. Oh, no.
Alice is talking with her father, William Hamilton. I finished here, time to go.
So here's another thing. I can understand that she's probably most likely traumatized about what had happened in her childhood. She was part of an event that killed 27 people, and she was the only survivor. And then she lived with her aunt for some amount of years, only for her aunt to die. And then she's being switched from home to home while in the orphanage, and her family members who adopted her basically treated her like she was nothing to them. So she, grew up in a very, she grew up moving from home to home, completely unhappy and whatnot. And her father, who most likely only knew her when she was like, what, 3? I don't know. I don't know, about 5, because she's 25 years old. And then there's also other instances where she's a broken child, so to say. She's emotionally and mentally broken. Um, and I think that's the reason why she's a lot crazy. Orson is a fine actor. Reporters met him letters that he was not Sherlock Holmes. Orson is obsessed with the idea of being Sherlock Holmes. He makes sure to dress and behave in the same manner as Holmes.
Perfect. This is a good opportunity to investigate the Green Dragon Tavern alone.
A full escape from Newgate Prison. 4 prisoners followed through a narrow drainage pipe to escape from Newgate Prison in London. It was a well-planned daylight operation, but ultimately unsuccessful thanks to the fast reaction of our police force. 2 of the prisoners were killed. The remaining men were sent back to prison. One of the dead prisoners was the Palatine Lord of London, William Hamilton. It is already known William Hamilton was arrested in 1875. during a Scotland Yard operation on the charge of Inspector himself. During that investigation, a major role was played by the consulting detective Sherlock Holmes. After the arrest and due to his wife being deceased, Holmes and his young daughter went to live with their aunt.
Here it is.
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
The Golden Rooster. The death of a rooster resulted in 2 murders. The ensuing altercation led to this moment, the gentleman during the acclamation Frederick died, receiving a fatal knife wound. His father became running to his sister, being beaten to death. The DuBois brothers, the 2 men responsible for the terrible murders, have since been locked away by Scotland Yard. Intelligence life and Mr. Sherlock Holmes is in danger. The well-known investigating detective has spoken in television and starred Harvey as another extraordinary event. According to his account, Mr. Holmes had predicted a bomb attack at the station and had therefore somehow managed to replace the device with a fake electric. When the bomb in question was eventually launched through Mr. Holmes' window, it proved to be nothing but a ticking clock. Mr. Holmes was already on a complicated trail, but refused to share any complications with him. Unbelievable. Despite being zero to good people everywhere, it appears that the great detective had found himself in the life. That was when Wilde was speaking with the news.
I have to be careful in this den of iniquity.
Come on, Bobby, push back.
Hey, you, shut up!
Well done, Tuppence on Adam!
I put a penny on Adam winning.
Bobby, I just put 5 pence on you.
Hey, you,
Tuppence
shut
on
up!
Adam! Well done, Bobby. Adam, come on, you're gonna win. Bobby, I just put 5 pence on you.
I should be quiet so that I can listen to what people are saying.
Let's celebrate.
Sod off.
Bottoms up.
There's no one to eavesdrop on from here.
Let's celebrate.
Good beer. Strong.
Perhaps I should try it.
I drink to forget that I drink.
I've lost too much here. Damn poker.
There's an illegal gambling den in here.
I need a refill. Hey,
Let's
this is my table.
celebrate.
I drink to forget
Want
that
a
I
beer?
drink.
Bottoms up.
Scotland Yard dogs.
There's no one to eavesdrop on from here.
Let's celebrate.
Cheers.
Bottoms up.
I can hear nothing from here.
I drink to forget that I drink.
Bottoms up.
Cheers.
Bottoms up.
I can hear nothing from here.
I drink to forget that I drink.
Bottoms up.
Get lost.
Hey, Mug Hunter, what do you think you're doing? Get out of here. Celebrate.
Cheers.
Bottoms up.
The attack on Holmes failed.
Interesting. They have some kind of pass for getting inside.
I need a refill.
I drink to forget that I drink.
The man with the air lip. He was a
I drink to forget that I drink.
Wouldn't it be very suspicious if a guy who's walking around and going to different places, listening to people, or not obviously listening to people, but maybe in place of play, or making me following people?
A man with a hen. He could be my attacker.
I need a
Find a way
refill.
to go upstairs.
Let's celebrate.
I drink to forget that I drink.
Hey, what are you looking for? Get lost. Pour me a double. I'm going outside for a cigarette.
He has a pass. I could steal it to gain entry. Good job.
Let's celebrate.
Cheers! Bottoms up.
You can get in.
I need a refill.
Is the boss at his place?
Yeah, he's waiting for you.
Our man. I should find a way to follow him.
That dude is shorter than me. He ain't 5'7".
The door to the gambling room is there.
Cheers! Bottoms up. I need a refill.
Let's celebrate. Luck is on my side.
Bid up for a shilling.
All in.
Ah, it's my lucky day. Fools
Look it, Snappy.
think faster.
Luck is on my side.
You loser.
All in.
I can smell them.
What are you looking at?
Bid up for a shilling.
Look it, Snappy.
You loser. Yeah, I'm gonna win.
I have to get across to the other side. Perhaps from there I can reach the guarded area.
You loser.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? That's private. Gamble or get out.
I have to create a diversion that will
Bid
move
up
the
for a
guard
shilling.
away from the door.
Look it, Snappy.
You loser. Yeah, I'm gonna win.
A well cared for hat. They allow knives here.
You loser.
All in.
I can smell the money.
What are you looking at?
He uses a mirror to look at the cards during the deal. A button for a mechanism. He uses the extra cards to cheat. This is a holdout that deals extra cards. The rope leads from one sleeve to the other. If the rope's cut, it'll release the hidden cards and expose his trick. That's what I'll need to
It's
do
on
for
my
diversion,
side.
then I can get
Bid
outside.
up for a shilling.
All in.
Ah, it's my lucky day. Fools
Look it, Snappy.
think faster.
Luck is on my side.
You loser.
All in.
I can smell the money.
What are you looking at?
Bid up for a shilling.
Look it, Snappy.
You loser. Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Luck is on my side.
Bid up for a shilling.
All in. Luck is on my side.
Bid up for a shilling.
All in. Look it, Snappy.
Think faster.
Luck is on my side.
It's my lucky day.
Look it, Snappy.
faster.
All is on my
I
side.
can smell the money. You
What are you
loser.
looking at? Lucky days.
How is not any of this descriptive?
I have to try and go around.
You take that! Get off me! You villain! You bad boy! You take that! Get off me! You villain! You bad boy!
I don't know why they said you bad boy. All I did was just whooping my guys, or beating the guy. It's hilarious. It's how they say
Those must be the windows of the guarded rooms. Every card in this deck is the ace of spades. The man from the gambling room is the same card-cheating accessory. They only left this room recently. Clever invention for hiding gambling items in the event of a police raid.
So, basically, yeah, 3 years and 50 cents. Am I saying that right? Am I saying that right? Is that what it is? Because normally when there's an S at the number, it's second. But I think in this instance, it means cents, like change, coin. 140 euros. I'm so sorry. I don't mean euros. I mean pounds. I'm so sorry. I meant pounds. So, 3 pounds is 15 cents. 140 pounds. 1,200 pounds. 63 pounds. 108 pounds. Why is it that? 100 pounds. So that would equal up to 1,180 pounds. 15 cents.
The hammer. Jack Cole, I remember him from the raid 3 years ago. Doesn't look like a key from an ordinary door.
The man with the hair lip came to the tavern to meet Jack Cole the following night after the terror in Holmes' life.
The guard's still here. A crack. There might be something behind the cupboard.
Someone took and fall, put them in water. I know I would put them in
Damn,
water. Fall
I'm
right
late.
downstairs.
Left. It's evident that all of these items were stolen by Jack Cole's gang. It's the suitcase belonging to that fellow with the hairlip. No doubt these things were stolen. Our man, most likely with his family. After moving into our new home. This fellow pawned his belongings. He must be in great need of money. Butler's pawn shop in Lambert Street. He apparently lives near this pawn shop. What's going on in there?
Idiot, that's love that people are so involved in
I need to save Orson quickly.
Save the idiot. Even though you don't want to.
Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
What? Oh, this. I actually slightly, so slightly hate that. Because you have to think quick on your feet in order to get the replay option. Otherwise, so annoying.
Who are you?
You are Alice, yeah? Listen, Holmes suspects something.
What are you talking about?
You must be more discreet. Your little game with his daughter.
No! Too soft, Holmes.
But you are Mr. Holmes. Why on earth?
You see, she recognized you. I expected it. You must live the character. You see...
Now you go upstairs right away or I will drive you back to that pub, understood?
And there you are. You've got it. All right. But seriously, you should take acting classes.
I know that you came here to avenge your father. You moved into my building, you've spied on me, and now you prepare your revenge through my own daughter.
Don't be such a fool. I adore your daughter. You see conspiracies in everything.
I have good reason to. Perhaps you forget what I do for a living.
How I pity you. You mistake sincerity for dishonesty.
Do you dare tell me that your presence here is accidental?
Obviously not. When the opportunity arose for me to meet you, then I came, but not with hatred, rather more with fascination. I had hoped to learn something about my father from you, some answers as to my identity, when, strangely enough, I find that you yourself are a riddle, even to your own daughter.
You shouldn't have involved my daughter in your sick problems. You're only confusing her.
It's over. She doesn't know it yet, but I'll be leaving soon. I've finished my business here, and you will never hear from me again.
Good. But you better speak to me directly. No being furtive.
I had no idea that you could show such a high level of indulgence towards the children of criminals.
You...
I'm going. Please, I beg you, do not spoil my last moments with Caitlin.
You see, Holmes was way too lenient with her. That woman is crazy. She is crazy. Also, Orson Wilde, get your tacky butt down here. Let me smack you in your stupid face. Where are you, stupid man? Let me smack you. Let me backhand you. Let me backhand you.
It's a good thing that I came to help you at the tavern, Holmes.
Actually, I would far rather you stop helping me.
And stop existing. There is no love lost between Holmes and Orson. Wow, whatever. The police raid on Westminster gang. The well-known private detective Sherlock Holmes, in collaboration with Scotland Yard, has carried out a raid on one of London's most dangerous and affluent street mobs, the Westminster gang. Regrettably, as usual, the police attention failed to operate smoothly. During the raid, one innocent person was gravely injured. The man's identity was revealed as Hagen Cole, apparently being the brother of the villain Jake Cole. Doctors are fighting for his life, but with little hope of success. The police then managed to arrest 3 of the gang members, but their leader, Jack Cole, was later released due to lack of solid evidence. It is said that the gang has strong political connections with certain influential, I don't know why I'm trying to say that word, weird, influential people, including judges, politicians, and police officials. But true justice fears nothing, or is that no longer the case?
Here it is.
Ask Lestrade to apprehend Jack Cole. Find the house of the man with the hairless. Orson helped Holmes with the song in order that he would visit the Green Dragon Tavern and be caught there. Orson did everything that he could to help Holmes, even sending away a particular to Green Dragon Tavern. I know I can fast travel, but because I'm actually able to leave the house.
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
Please, sir.
Mr. Holmes, you're still alive.
I can tell that that displeases you.
Oh, a faulty deduction for once.
Due to the attempt made on my life, I would like you to apprehend Jack Cole.
All right, Mr. Holmes, we'll apprehend him immediately.
Inspector, the suspect has been apprehended.
There you are. He's all yours. No need to thank me.
Personalized thuggery. How novel. Expensive cigarettes. Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. So, Jack the Hammer Cole, we meet again.
Why am I here?
Don't pretend that you don't know. You're a suspect in the case of an attempt made on my life.
Rubbish. Just like the old days, eh? Arresting me on suspicion. You've got nothing.
Oh, no? How about the revenge for the trouble that I brought to your gang? And also your brother.
Don't you dare mention my brother.
Jack Cole, the leader of the Westminster gang and owner of the illegal gambling room. His valuable possessions indicate that he is a wealthy man. He has a long life connection with fighting. He's a trained boxer. Jack Cole is a proud man who likes to boast about being the Hammer.
Your brother was hurt. It was a regrettable accident. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I can hardly be blamed for that.
What? You bastard. You're the one responsible for him becoming a cripple. He was innocent. An accident, you say? Oh, I can't wait for the moment that you get whacked proper.
Quod erat demonstrare.
That's your proof. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already.
Do you know what happened at Baker Street that night?
I do know, but I had nothing to do with it.
And where were you at the time?
I was at my tavern all night long.
I see. I went to your place and I saw a man with a hair lip arriving to meet with you. What business do you have with him?
Business? He's a regular customer, that's all.
And what about the suitcase that your regular customer brought to you?
What? What are you talking about?
Why, the suitcase full of stolen silverware that I found in your secret room?
What? How? You searched my room. It's not stolen. I often buy a lot of different things and sell them on after. It's all legal.
Oh. Oh, I believe you.
Jack the Hammer Cole has a strong motive to kill Sherlock Holmes. He wants revenge from his brother who was severely injured during inquiries, posing charade organized by Sherlock Holmes.
Our suspect with his family near their house.
This is crazy. Oh, he's reading Crimes and Punishment. Hilarious.
Oh, first of
Come on, sweetheart. Walk away. Walk away. You don't need none from him. You don't need none from him. I'm pretty sure it's bad anyway. I'm pretty sure it's bad anyway. Come on. Walk away. Walk away. You don't need none from him.
Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door.
Good day to you, madam.
Good day, sir.
Jeremiah's mother is a religious woman of middle age. Who is Jeremiah? That's another thing. Who is Jeremiah? She lives a quiet life, seldom venturing outside. Her home contains religious pictures and symbols. She is short-sighted and wears spectacles with strong lenses. How do we know? Let us know. How do we know who is Jeremiah? A picture. Yeah, there's nothing that says that this person is Jeremiah. Yeah, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing.
I'm here to see your son.
Jeremiah? He's not at home now.
Might I ask you a few questions about him? Perhaps we could speak inside.
I don't know who you are, sir, but I'll have to ask you to leave right away.
She won't speak with a stranger.
Ooh, that was bright. I am so sorry if you got blinded by that. Even if you can't really interact with like that, I'm just glad that you're able to like actually watch two different
There is nothing more deceptive than an obvious fact.
Stay here. Don't move.
You see, but you do not observe. The distinction is clear.
I actually forgot what I was supposed to do.
You see, but you do not observe. The distinction is clear.
Stay here. Don't move.
Stay here, don't move, don't touch anything, don't look at anything, don't smell anything, don't even talk to anything. Matter of fact, go to sleep. Wednesday morning, a letter was reported at Hales, Gun, and Rifle. A smartly dressed man, armed with a great knife, demanded that the shop owner, David Cave, empty his cash register without delay. With the assistance of one of his personal favorite weapons, Mr. Taylor took the opportunity for some plain reading to the case. We are curious as to what might compel a man to put such a month. Like, bruh, you in the sun, God. You in the sun, man. You come to rob me at knife point? No. That shop owner could have whooped your butt to be that stupid.
First, I should speak with Wiggins. He's always on Baker Street.
Oh, okay. I completely forgot. I mean, Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins. There you are, Wiggins.
Wiggins, an exorcism. Protocol 2.5 on Lambeth Street.
Yeah, you can count on us, Gov.
That's actually a protocol. Exorcism. You know what? I need to watch. I watched the book.
We're ready, Gov. We're ready, Gov.
Someone close the door. I should find a way to attract the attention of Jeremiah's mother.
Honestly, she shouldn't even have the door open to begin with. Like, you keep coming in people's homes, walking up to their stairs, and whatnot. Like, if I lived there, that door would have been locked. That door would have been locked.
Little rascal! Refrain from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not yourself, it tends only to evil.
Thank you, Father. You are so kind. Those brats are always causing trouble. Now, where are my manners? May I offer you a cup of tea as a small thank you?
I don't know if... God bless you, sister.
My name is Margaret Thorne. It is an honour that God sent you to me.
You appear grieved, sister. Is it because of those children?
Oh, no. It is my son, Jeremiah. I fear that he is doing bad things, Father.
How bad?
I don't know. He has just become nervous and angry and rude. And he used to be such a nice boy. These days he won't spend any time at all with us. Not even with Janet, his younger sister. He hides himself away inside his room and locks the door. And he won't open it for anyone.
And where is your son?
I don't know where he is. He hasn't come back from last night. I'm so worried.
Perhaps his absence is connected with his job. Where does he work?
I don't know if he has a job, Father. I've asked him several times, but he just gets angry and won't speak.
Perhaps Jeremiah is being poorly influenced by his friends.
I wouldn't know. He never mentions any friends. I am afraid that he could be possessed by the devil himself. He's changed so drastically lately. He won't tell me anything and he flies into rages and shouts at me. I don't know what to do.
I want to comment about it. I really do. But I don't know how to put into words. That doesn't make me sound like I'm making fun of her.
Don't distress yourself, sister. You were right to confess. Truly, I can feel an evil presence in this apartment.
Oh, God!
Allow me to search for the demon in this house.
God bless you, Father.
The next few parts is going to be hilarious. I won't be able to keep a straight face.
Wooden door! Iron handle! Battle the demon! Unholy vandal!
Father, it's a demon!
Bookcase and books! Possessed wood and words! Expel your literary demons!
Oh, Father, please help us!
Fire and flames! Better for crumpets and foul-toothed demons! Be gone and bring peace!
Oh, Father, please help us!
Window! Window frame! I must protect you from demonic pain!
Oh, Father, please help us!
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Holy Spirit! Save your pans from demons and poor musicianship! Sister, you saw that the demon has taken shelter in Jeremiah's room. I should go there alone.
God save us.
Sister, wait for me outside. This fight will be a fierce one.
God help us. I'll do what you say.
Now I gotta find a way to replace that window. Wiggins. Dang. Just break the lady's glass. Or bookshelves. Too old to be picking that out.
Does he plan to escape from London?
That pan or a wash pan? What's the difference?
It looks as though this letter was torn up in rage. I should reassemble the fragments to read what was written. It appears that Jeremiah received a threatening letter from somebody known as the Dart.
Hey, Jeremiah. I'd just like to remind you that this world can be a cruel and unforgiving place, especially for those who don't keep the promises to finish what you started. It would be pretty rotten if someone you love or care for, such as a sister, ended up in a joy house. The Dart.
The Dart. He was at the center of a notorious case from 1888. A schematic for a homemade bomb. This is probably Janet, Jeremiah's sister.
How do you know that? Unless I wasn't paying attention.
one of the solenoids for creating a bomb. This is evidence enough to put Jeremiah behind bars. It's over. The demon is defeated.
Oh, thank you. Bless you, Father.
Now, pray for Jeremiah's soul and give thanks, sister. Goodbye.
Lord be praised. Goodbye.
The bomb that was thrown into 221B Baker Street was handmade by Jeremiah. Jeremiah is the person who and the same man who made the attempt on Holmes' life. Jeremiah visits Jack the Hammer to discuss the attempt assassination of Sherlock Holmes and to discuss the next stage of the plan. Jeremiah brings Jack the Hammer Cole only to bring a bag containing stolen items, probably to sell. Excuse me. Jack Cole is guilty. Jack the Hammer Cole wanted revenge from Sherlock Holmes. Cole's brother had been accidentally injured and crippled during a police raid that was organized by Holmes. Jack Cole ordered Jeremiah to kill Sherlock Holmes. Jack Cole's abandoned and a danger to society. There is no one to blame for his brother's ill fortune, but Jack Cole still chose to seek out the revenge. His place is in prison. Jack Cole loved his brother and is unable to accept his fate. It is therefore understandable why Cole attempted to kill Sherlock Holmes. He deserved one more chance and should not be sent to prison.
Mr. Cole, I find you guilty of the attempt made on my life.
What? I didn't have anything to do with it.
It's fortunate that you failed to kill me.
What?
Life was difficult for your brother and his family after he became a crippled man. You vowed to avenge him.
That's just your sick imagination.
I couldn't have prevented it from happening, but I understand your anger. I have decided to release you.
But, really?
I hope our paths never cross again.
Same here.
Mr. Cole, I find you guilty of the attempt made on my life.
What? I didn't have anything to do with it.
It's all clear to me. You wish to avenge your brother who was left crippled by a stray bullet.
That's just your sick imagination.
Jack Cole, you are a menace to society, and I have no doubt that you'll get an appropriate sentence.
You Scotland Yard dogs.
Constable, take him back to the cells.
My name is My name is Sherlock Holmes. It is my business to know what other people don't know.
Sherlock Holmes and Scotland Yard have caught the famous Walworth gang leader, Percy the Dart Fleming. The Walworth gang were involved in criminal activities, including extortion, in addition to operating several brothels, the most famous of which being London's White Swan. The police raid has created significant financial difficulties for the gang. The judges have found the Dart guilty and have sentenced him to 7 days in prison.
Here it is.
You see, but you do not observe. The distinction is clear.
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
Please, sir, release my son.
Lestrade, I have a suspect in our case. It's Percy Fleming. Can you apprehend him?
I'll give the order to the constables.
Inspector, we have the second suspect for you.
Now, just admit that Scotland Yard is looking after you well, eh?
Well, I'd be of little use to you dead. Well, that's rather tasteless. A spintria used in the brothels of ancient Rome. It looks like encrypted records. Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. A good day to you, Percy the Dart Fleming.
Huh. It's the flopper.
Flopper. You're aware of what happened at Baker Street the other night. I'd say I'm a little luckier than that.
Well, I don't give a fig.
Percy Fleming, also known as the Dart, is the leader of the Wildworth gang and owner of several brothels. Fleming's business is going well. He's an affluent man. Fleming is a fashionable and eccentric man who takes care of himself. The scar on his face bears witness to his participation in gang warfare. The Dart spent 7 years in Westgate Prison and was only recently released.
What were you doing 2 nights ago around 1 a.m.?
I was at the White Swan.
The White Swan? The brothel that you own? That can't be counted as an alibi.
What do I need an alibi for?
Does the name Jeremiah ring any bells with you?
It's the first time I've heard it.
How about this threatening letter that bears your name?
Oh, I remember now. A threat? Come on. Just a reminder for him to pay his debts. It's just a small one, and it's a matter of principle.
How do you know him?
Ah, he's always coming around, begging for odd jobs. But he just talks rubbish. He's off his head.
Do you have any business with Jack the Hammer Cole?
I have. He sometimes provides my business with goals. But he's stupid. A hot-headed clown. Yeah, I'd be worried about him if I were you.
Yes?
He told me what you did to his brother, and... well, let's just say he hates you.
What's this note?
I don't know.
It was among your belongings.
So what?
Why is Jack Cole
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. Tell me about the business that you have with Percy Fleming.
What? I don't have any business with him.
No? Oh. Oh, you supply girls to his institution. He's confessed.
Well, he's a liar. Oi, why did you tell them I supply girls to your brothel?
Eh? What are you talking about?
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Didn't I call him to keep his butt here? Who does he think he is, going wherever he wants to go without permission? I don't care if he's a grown man. He acts like a child.
The text is encrypted. If it's Caesar's shift code, it might be easily deciphered.
It's properly pronounced Kaiser.
Elementary.
Okay, list of vendors. Richard Franklin, £10, 5% tax, pay month November. Joseph Walter Whitehead, £120, 15% tax, December. I know this name, but I keep pronouncing it wrong. Is it Gerard? Not Gerald. Gerard, right? Garrett? Garrett. Garrett Baker, 17 pounds, 5% tax, October, already paid. Jack Nichols, 42 pounds, 10% tax, December. Jeremiah Dorn, 95 pounds, 15%.
It's a notebook filled with debts. And Jeremiah's name is on the list.
Get into the cab, quickly!
No one sees that. Does not see a person being abducted.
Follow that cab!
Gunpoint. No, there's no horse scene, chase scene. Horse carriage chase scene. He really did that in broad daylight too. Like seriously, did no one see a guy being roughly shoved towards a carriage at gunpoint? They just say, "Oh, just another." You know what? I'm gonna stop.
I should find a way to get inside.
There you...
I moved too quickly on that one.
This Chinese mask is quite ancient. No, wait, it's just a well-made replica. An ancient Indian ritual knife, teeny. I think I'll keep it for Lestrade. It's closed. There was a fight here. Orson attempted to resist, but someone or something convinced him otherwise.
I heard something. That was nothing.
Ruby, amethyst, and emerald. All fake.
Oh, my cousin's out fighting bobbies and stealing antiques, and what do I get? Guard duty.
This shape matches part of the uniform of a Greek sentinel. I highly doubt that it's authentic. The sound of a gong will attract the guards. I need to be careful. Hey! But what? No! We need to get out of here. Lestrade, I'm glad you're here.
What's happened, Mr. Holmes?
We've come from the abandoned St. Patrick's Abbey. I uncovered a gang of armed bandits there who did their best to kill me.
Again? I'll send our best team to arrest them.
Well, I doubt that you'll find anyone left, but if you hurry up, you might just find the spoils left over from their burglaries.
I see.
And I'll be very grateful if you could keep an eye on Mr. Wilde here.
But Holmes!
Wilde, please try to remember.
Yeah, the slightest detail, etc. Well, apart from the smell of those bandits who kidnapped me, nothing special. And this Jeremiah was spending his time complaining about working for the fart.
I think you mean the dart.
Yeah, whatever. Jeremiah said that they should all wait till the fart was released. Makes no sense, right?
Orson intentionally killed Jeremiah when he saw Holmes at the Abbey. Orson confirmed Percy, the daughter of Fleming, sounds trustworthy. Orson is lying about the long history that Jeremiah was working for Percy, the daughter of Fleming, to lead us on the wrong path. Orson Welles is obsessed with the idea of being Sherlock Holmes. He hired Jeremiah to kill Holmes with the intention of taking over his persona. When the plan failed, Orson Welles killed Jeremiah as an unnecessary witness. Orson Welles is a cold-blooded murderer who will not hesitate to sacrifice lives in order to achieve his twisted goals. He must be punished by the law in all of its rigor. Orson Welles is suffering from a dissociative identity disorder. He believes that he is Sherlock Holmes. We should send him to a hospital for appropriate treatment. He cannot be held responsible for his crimes.
Mr. Holmes, I'm grateful to you for the opportunity to experience all of these superb sights and smells of criminal life. But I think I've had enough now.
What was the reason for Jeremiah Thorne's death?
Are you joking? Put your deductive skills to work. Self-defense, my dear Watson.
That's quite enough, Wilde. I know that you were guilty of the attempt made on my life and of the murder of Jeremiah Thorne.
Holmes, you're my best friend. Why are you doing this?
Oh, stop all this. The case is solved.
You came to my house for the sole purpose of taking my life. In addition, you hired Jeremiah to do your dirty work. And when you realized his failure, you murdered him to conceal any traces of the crime.
There's no chance of you avoiding the gallows.
Gallows? Absolutely not. That would mess up my hair. Mr. Holmes, I'm grateful to you for the opportunity to experience all of these superb sights and smells of criminal life. But I think I've had enough now.
What was the reason for Jeremiah Thorne's death?
Are you joking? Put your deductive skills to work. Self-defense, my dear Watson. Holmes, my dear friend, have you finished with your tyranny against me? Can we go home now?
No. Wilde, I know that you're obsessed with this idea of being me. Most regrettably, it ended with your goal of taking my life, which I find rather excessive. You hired Jeremiah to do the most awkward part, my murder, and after that, you made sure to dispose of him.
What? Are you a lunatic? That Jeremiah was a nobody. I'm the only one here who is able to save you.
Yes, and apparently you are mentally unstable. Therefore, you cannot be held responsible for this.
Me? Unstable? Oh, I'm as fit as a flea. A really big flea.
You will receive treatment at an ideal institution, then. Bedlam.
Oh, no! You're just jealous. Jealous of me.
Percy, the Dart Fleming, is guilty of the attempt on Holmes' life. He wanted revenge over his 7 years in prison and his resulting financial problems. Jeremiah is his accomplice. Percy Fleming forced Jeremiah to do his dirty work and threatened to send Jeremiah's sister to the brothel if he disobeyed. Percy the Dart Fleming deserves a heavy prison sentence. It was Jeremiah who offered to kill Sherlock Holmes for Percy Fleming. Jeremiah played on Percy's ego in order that his death be written off. Percy Fleming was manipulated and should not be sent to prison.
Percy Fleming, you are charged with conspiracy to murder.
What?
You used Jeremiah Thorne in your little game because you didn't want your hands dirty.
You're lying.
Jeremiah spoke to me before he died of how you ordered him to throw the bomb and, after its failure, to abduct me.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up. I think that it's perfectly clear. Attacking Mr. Sherlock Holmes is one of the quickest ways to be hanged.
No, you can't do that. I'm an innocent man.
Constable, take him back to the cells.
Percy Fleming, you are charged with conspiracy to murder.
What?
Only this crime wasn't your initiative. It was Jeremiah Thorne's.
But still,
He reminded you of the old grudge and he persuaded you to kill me in exchange for the debt you held with him. And you agreed.
He forced
Given
me.
these facts, you can walk free.
That's right. He was the mastermind. He was the one in charge.
Just leave.